Yo, it's been a minute.
I was about to say that was a very excited intro.
It's been a minute. What's going
Yeah.
on, Dougal?
Hey man.
You gotta let them hear it one more time, man. What's going
You're
on,
right. It's
Dougal?
been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. Yo,
That's
it's
right.
great seeing you, my brother. It's been too damn long.
Yeah,
Pardon
man.
my French.
Hey, listen. Je parle un petit peu français. You know.
Yo, this guy.
Any French speakers out there, man, put me to shame. Let me know. Right? S'il vous plaît.
Hey,
Oh,
that was
man.
perfect.
Yeah. Je femme or something. Hey, man, listen, I took a little French until I couldn't do it no more. I do have, hey, let's start this off, man. It's been a minute. Great to see you, my brother. Welcome,
Yeah,
everybody,
man.
to Dougal and Coach. And where we just talk about life, how to improve, how to elevate to the next level, and we drop some fundamentals to help some folks out there for some of the things that we've done and are trying to do ourselves. We live it, we preach it, we actually we live it more than we preach it. So if you need help, that's what we're here for. But Dougal, let's start off.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right into it, man. I got a dream that I was just reminded by the French conversation of a dream I've always had. What is While I share that, the question is, what is a dream that you had on your checklist that one day you want to check off? Like just one dream that you want to share. I'll go first to give you some time to think.
All right, I'll ponder. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for me, a dream that I've had for a really long time since I was a little kid is to go to France, and I not just go to France and like go do the touristy things, man, but I want to chill and I want to relax a little bit and cool it with the folks, be immersed in the language a little bit for like a month or two, man. Just go relax over the south of France. Go the warm route, Lyon, right? Go down by the beaches a little bit. Monaco. That's actually one of my parents actually dreams
Word.
as well. And obviously you got to see Paris while you're over there. So I definitely want to make sure we do that. Right, we want to make sure we do that. So that's a dream of mine. I have. It will be checked off one of these days. What is a dream, young Dougal, that you have that will be checked off?
Sticking along the travel route, it's kind of similar, except mine, I would say I definitely want to attend a World Cup soccer game or football,
Ooh.
depending on where you're from. I definitely want to attend one of those. And I don't want it just to be like, the preliminary game. I'm talking like quarter, semis, or the finals. I want to be there, like, especially if like a team that I really like. I really like supporting Brazil and Ghana when they do make it. And I'm also a big fan of the Netherlands team. I like those three squads. But one of these days, I would love to see them in the finals. I'll be there.
I'm with it, man. I'm surprised to no Jamaica, no Jamaica.
Bruh, I would love to see Jamaica in the World Cup. God knows I do. But that's a story for another day. Shout out to my Jamaican family out there. I'm rooting for y'all always.
Fair enough. We'll leave it right there. Sounds like some painful memories. Same thing for Ghana. We're not going to talk about that Suarez handball in the car. We're not going to talk about that. Okay, we just going to move right on, Suarez. I hope you're living a good life. God bless you. But you stole something from us. You stole something from us. We're not going. I remember exactly where I was. I was standing in the living room of my friend Alan. His mom wasn't home, so I came by just to chill, watch the game. I remember it like it was yesterday. He just gave me a cup of Kool-Aid to drink, and we was talking about it. And I was like, I can't believe this. He's like, why are you getting so upset? I'm like, what do you mean? Why are you getting so upset? What do you mean? Man. He stole something from it, man. Listen, I was so upset. Man.
I was rooting for God in that game. I remember it like it was yesterday too.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about Guillaume missing a penalty kick. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, that's a great dream, man. That's one I had. I actually was down 2010, I believe it was. Was it 2010 or 2014? When the World Cup was in Brazil, whichever one of those.
I think it was 14. It was in Brazil.
It was 14. I was like, man, I want that to be my graduation present. Didn't quite happen. But that's because we're saving it for a better match anyway.
Bros trip.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Dougal and Coach is going to the World Cup.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Book it. Hey man, I appreciate that. You got to dream, man. You got to get something that keeps you going, something that's worth living for, something that makes life fun, man. So Dougal, I got a story for you, man.
All right, let me hear it.
All right, I'm gonna share this story, and then after that, I want to hear a health update. Okay.
All right.
So last night, couldn't sleep. I was cooling. Ended up watching Scarface. I should have been studying for my exams, but that is neither here nor there.
Good movie.
Yeah, great movie. First few times I seen it, I didn't really appreciate it, man. This time I feel like I had enough just life behind me to be like, man, goodness gracious, there's a lot going on here, bro. There was this one soliloquy that he put out where it was him, his wife, and his main man were at dinner, and he had just been, wrangled up in this case. He just been caught trying to wash some money. Al Pacino, Scarface, had just been caught, and he was talking to his wife, right? He was talking to his main man and basically gave a soliloquy about, is this all there is to life? Eating, drinking, having sexual activities. That's what he said. He didn't say that. And he basically was like, is this it? Is this what I worked so hard for? All right, look at my wife in this condition. We're all junkies, da 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 da. And he just went on and on about basically outlining is this it? Like, really? And that thing moved me. A single tear almost rolled down my eyes, man. Because I was just sitting there like, man, highlighting it, man. Is this it? If you don't really have anything to push for, to work for, to something that really excites you, gets you up, the thing that gets you going. Yes, because when he got to the top, he no longer, the fun was in the drive to the top.
Speaking all facts.
Right, he got there. He's like, "This is it." Right, we all become old men with bags for bellies and spots on our livers. I was like, "Wow, what is he saying?" Man, listen. You remember that scene?
I do remember that scene. And you know what? I feel like these people who make these movies have like the greatest writing ability, because you can learn so many things from these like dialogues, like you said. And it really resonates with me because it like ties back directly to my own experiences. Like get into like that one goal that you accomplish, and then you're like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
I got to, even my weight loss got to 250. It's like, bet, what's next? Let me go to 230. Got to 230. I was like,
put that in context. Put for the folks at home, and put that in context real quick. My brother's talking about he lost damn near 100 pounds, and then was looking left, looking right. Like, what do I do now? Is that what you're talking about?
Exactly. I got to my goal, desired weight. Like, hey, I finally got to 230. That was my dream, to get to 230. I got it. I was like, I don't know how I like this weight, bro. I was like, I looked like I was ill, to be honest with you. I like being a big dude, bro. I'm like, I look too small, bro. I can't do this, And I wasn't, since I put on back some muscle now and stuff, and I feel way better at this size than I was at 230.
Well, let me ask you this, bro. Was it about the size? Was it about the journey versus arriving at the top of the mountain?
I think that was it for real. Like when I was working out day in, day, like just grinding, I felt so much like energy, that drive, the motivation to keep going. Like, I'm almost there. And then it would like, all right, what can I do to improve this? And then reaching out to you, trying different things. And it's just like, this is fun. Hey, I'm doing pull-ups this week. That's crazy. I never did this before in my life. Like doing different things. And then it was like, all right, what do I do now? I got you.
Yeah. No, bro, it makes a lot of sense. Because basically what I'm hearing, bro, is like the fun for you was actually in trying to get to where you thought you wanted to be. And once you arrive there,
Mhm.
you lost the fun, right? The touch.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely. Lost a whole lot of fun. It was like, "Ah, now I gotta get up at 5 o'clock again."
yeah, for what? What is this worth? I'm already here. So that's exactly what Starface is saying. What is it?
Yeah.
I'm already here. I got all the money in the world. I got
What's
everything.
next?
What's
What's next?
like what is getting me up in the morning? What is, man? I think in the health field we don't speak about this enough.
Mhm.
As
And I
coaches, we don't speak about this enough.
And I would say one of the best pieces of advice you yourself, coach, gave me was you got to make it a game, and then sometimes you got to put a game within the game, and that's
Mm.
really where you can like go to the next level, really.
Hey Ash, we're gonna need to clip that. You're gonna need to say that one more time for the folks, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to say that one more time for the folks. That's a gem right there. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. Sometimes you got to turn that journey or what you're trying to accomplish into a game,
Mm.
and sometimes you got to put a game within the game. So don't let it go over your head. You know what I mean?
Don't do
It's
it. Don't do it. We're not doing this is not Inception. This is not Inception, the movie, but that was a gem right there. And I'll add one more thing.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to declare a game finished and start a new one.
That's true. That's very true. And once again, that was good advice you have given me in the past.
Bro,
It's
that's
like,
because that's good advice I got, man. I appreciate that. You took it and ran with it. Took it and ran with it.
here you go.
So let's give it an update, man. With that, or what is the new game that you've been playing? I know it's been a minute since we got on here and chatted with
Mhm.
the folks. What is the new game that you're playing? How is that going? Give us a little update, bro.
Gladly, man. Listen, so right now I had my birthday's on the horizon, the 27th, and at the start of the month, I wanted to really drive hard to like just do something for me for my birthday, and one of those things was just to just get my health like in the best shape of my life. And I wanted to do that, so um, started doing CrossFit. Picked up CrossFit for a little bit, um, and I gotta admit, Coach, that sucker is hard, bro. But listen, the fundamentals and all the stuff that we've done over the years really put me in prime position to do the things I was doing. Because
Mm,
from the pull-ups, the squats, all these different movements, I'm like, hey, I did this before. I know what I'm doing. And then
that's
just
right.
the strength, all that. Man, I was in there feeling hella proud, bro. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm messing with these dudes. They're gonna have to deal with me, you
Yes,
know.
sir.
But
Yes,
man, I've
sir.
been I've been feeling good, man. As I'm getting older now, I'm just taking things in stride, letting things go. As much as it is a physical battle, it's a lot mental too. So I had to start switching my perspective on things. And I was just telling my wife the other day, like, it's I'm not where I want to be, but I know I'm going in the right direction. I'm not I don't have my six pack, but hey, I can do 10 pull-ups in a row, Like I don't have that chiseled bar just yet, but shoot, I can do 300 on the 20 minutes. You
No
know what I
question.
mean? So it's been good for me, and I'm enjoying the CrossFit. Shout out to the DBG CrossFit people out here in Richmond. You guys
Shout
have been
out.
y'all been real cool people getting me acclimated to the culture, and yeah, man, I actually am having a good time working out, and just like you said, it gives me that drive to get up in the morning to go get that workout in. I'm having a real good time tackling that. And hey, the boy getting strong, bro.
Hey,
The
and
boy getting strong.
bro, first of all, I want to congratulate you, man. Nice work. Declaring a game finished. You declared two games finishes now and started a new one, a new phase. Um, you need to put those guns away, first of all.
Hey,
This is a family show, sir.
I only put
This is
on
a
a shirt for
family
this. I
show.
only put on a shirt for this recording. All right, I've been rocking shirtless this whole
We are a
week.
non-violent society. This is a family show, sir. All right. So
Hey, y'all
declaring
watch
a
out
new
next summer.
declare. Oh my goodness, problems coming. Declaring a game finished, but
So,
also to the point we were talking about earlier,
mhm,
finding a new game, finding a new drive, finding a new top. Not necessarily as you're not satisfied.
mhm.
I know. And correct me if I'm wrong. Not necessarily that you're not satisfied, but that you're looking for what's the next fun thing I could take on, right?
Mhm.
Because this one interesting piece and that I've heard said before that I want to share on this here is that when let's say you're playing a game of chess, cards, you're playing a video game, when you know how, or even playing like a game like sports,
Mm,
when you know how that game is going to end, you
yeah.
know this team is about to get blown out. You know you're 4 or 5 moves away from being checkmate. You know how the game is about to end. When you know the game's coming to an end, a game loses its fun. You
Hmm.
turn the TV off. You
That's
say, "All
fact.
right, I've lost. Good game. Shake hands. Let's start." And then what do you say? Let's start a new one,
Hmm.
right?
Run it
So
back.
yeah, let's run it back. You got this one, right? The time I used to lay it on you in 2K. We're not going to talk about that, but
All right.
we
All right.
got we got this one. We got this one. Kevin Durant dropped 35 light, never heavy. We got this one, but all right, that's great. Now let's start a new one.
Hmm.
So maybe this is the message today for anybody that's listening to this. If you're in the midst of a health journey, maybe you haven't done it in a while, you've fallen off for a long period of time, or maybe you're right in the middle of it, or maybe you've achieved your goal, now you don't know what else to do, or maybe you're getting ready to start one, right? Put it in that context. It's just a game, and the fun of the game is actually playing the game, is
Mm,
being on the court and playing the game, not necessarily achieving. The win is great, but
yeah.
people keep playing basketball because they actually have fun playing basketball. Winning is great, right? But they have fun in the process of actually doing the thing that they set out to do.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
So let's
Man.
take that, man. If you're listening to this, take that. Or something you wanted to clarify or add on that, brother?
Yeah, I was just gonna just finish by saying, like, even now with this new chapter in my health journey, tackling CrossFit, just to add on to your point, I know I'm not gonna go in there and be able to keep up with these guys 100%, but man, it fuels me to say, hey, I'm getting better at this thing. Like from when
Yeah.
I went from the first day when I was doing like power cleans and squats, and I'm like, man, y'all want me to catch this thing? Nah, bro, this is heavy, dog. Well, now it's like, you know what? I got better than the last time,
That's
and
right.
it kind of gets me going. Like, yeah, wait till I do that again. I'm gonna show them.
Yeah.
And it that 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 internal like animal just wants to come out and just scream and just be like, I'm doing
Gotta
this
let
shit.
it out. Gotta let it out. Gotta let it out. I'm glad you mentioned that last part right there, man, because that is, I think, what a lot of people in the corporate world, a lot of corporate athletes have lost, is an
Mm,
opportunity to get back to their primal self, an
yeah,
opportunity to get back to base, an
yeah,
opportunity to get back to a point where they're feeling alive, if you will, their aliveness.
yeah. That
Right.
last set, boy, let you know, like, hey,
Woo!
I'm on E right now, but I still got reps
Woo!
left to go. Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that said, it is a progression.
Mm,
Don't rush the progression. Right.
that's
I think
true.
this is one of the biggest mistakes I see, biggest mistakes I make with myself, biggest mistakes I've seen clients make is rushing the progression. Why would you, if the point is to have fun, if the point is to enjoy the journey, if the point is to play the game, why would you rush the game?
Mm,
Why would you rush the game?
that's
You
a
know,
question. That's a good question.
well,
I can't think of an answer.
well
I know I'm guilty of doing it in the past,
me
but
too.
but I have no idea what the
Me
thought
too.
reasoning was there.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. I feel like we rushed the game because one, we don't trust the process. Two, we feel like we will enjoy it more once we're at the end.
Mm,
Three, we want to see, or we lose focus on what the point is.
mm, that's true.
Yeah, man.
Or think of it being the wrong point. Basically, that's another thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, that's enough philosophizing for today. I appreciate you guys. Listen, we got maybe like a minute or two left. We definitely enjoy being back a little longer today than usual. Let us know,
Hmm.
man. If you watch this, let us know. What did you enjoy? What did you pick up? Where are you in your health journey? Right, and health is not just going to the gym. Health is not just It's not just a physical fitness, it's mental, spiritual, and emotional fitness. It is making sure that or is it putting your life in harmony? It is making sure you're enjoying what you're doing and enjoying the process, making sure that you can experience life through all your senses at the highest possible level. All right. So if you're taking on a health journey and you need structure, make sure to reach out to one of us. Let us know. We've got a beautiful structure here in place. Super easy. It starts with what you're eating, and got a structure in place to make sure that you get started correctly, and also join a community that can help you make that transition. Sometimes that's all we need is help. It's a structure and some assistance in the community to get us going here. So definitely reach out and let us know. Dougal, anything else before we ride out in the sunset for the week?
You know, it's funny you use that analogy, because that was what I was about to say. I was gonna say, life is gonna come with its challenges, health, work, whatever it may be, but it's important that you get back on that damn horse and you keep riding.
Oh man, excusez le français.
Yeah, you get on that horse and you keep riding and keep the fight alive for another day. Goddamn.
There
All
you
right, I'm
go.
done. That's the last time I'm using French.
Yeah. Hey, man, sometimes you gotta switch it up so the point gets across. We appreciate you guys joining us. Dougal and Coach will be back next week with another episode. Again, if you're hopping on your health journey and you need some help, make sure you reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to help you out. And until then, have a blessed week. Live life to its fullest. And peace.